Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits. Because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. And today on Tangential Thoughts Chat Show, we're going to do an energy tarot read just to see how we should show up for today and navigate throughout the waters. I'm celebrating today with my favorite cigar, my father. And I'm celebrating the fact that I was able to run through my manifestations today. And so I started today by watching an episode of Peaky Blinders, and I did a cigar talk episode with that, uploaded that. Then immediately after that, I ran through my shot list. And so this was the first time I made a shot list to say, hey, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. And I did a music video, a remix. I just made some new visuals with that. And so I was proud of myself for running through this shot list. I uploaded an episode of Cigar Talk. And so I was able to add a new cigar band on my jacket. And then once I did those things, it was almost like I ran out of ideas. Like those were sitting on my mind for the past few days. And so once I was able to bring them into fruition today, it was almost like I ran out of ideas. I don't know what I'm going to create next. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Which is the reason I'm making this video here. It was because I ran through all of those. Now, the only thing that I have left to do, technically, is do a live session with my pastor where I'm going to ask him questions I had after his message yesterday. So, once I finish this, I'm going to do a live segment with him, and I will have uploaded a video for Cigar Talk. I did a music video remix edit as a short. I'm going to upload this as well because I'm going to be having an energy tarot read. And then after that, I'll be doing a live segment with him. And so I've just tapped in on so many different streams. And even all of that, I've put all of that on the Instagram as well, and Threads, and just sharing all my content. And so it has been an extremely productive day. And I wanted to celebrate. And what better way to celebrate than by smoking one of my favorite cigar brands. And so hopefully, yeah, okay, good. I like to save the bands, so I'll be able to add this band to the jacket. I'll be able to add this band to the sleeve. And I might just add both of these. Ooh, the cigar is coming undone. All right, boom. I'll be able to add both of these bands to the jacket. Because as I was looking at the jacket, what I just added was the Leaf by Oscar Maduro. I already had the leaf by Oscar Sumatra, so I added the Maduro, and I put it right here over top of the other My Father band because there was some glue residue, so I used this band to cover that. But as I was looking in the mirror, looking at the jacket, I was like, you know, this space right here could use some bands, so I might add one of those to that space. But I'm super proud of myself for manifesting today. And so we're going to do an energy tarot read. Just to, you know what I'm saying, see if any other messages come through, because now I'm at a point of, it's almost like I ran out of ideas. I don't know what else I'm going to create next. I don't know what I'm going to create next. And the last intuitive hit I got was to do this read just now. And so I'm just super happy and grateful for just being able to create today. And some more signs and synchronicities. The cigar I smoked today was Leaf by Oscar Maduro, which is the same cigar I smoked on August 8th. And the reason that this day was so big was because this was the first time my manifestation literally materialized on Earth. My friend Bree, she took me to a cigar lounge. She bought me 2 cigars. The Leaf by Oscar Maduro was the one I smoked, and the other cigar I kept as a souvenir. So she got me 2 cigars, and that was the first time my manifestation materialized on Earth. She was like, hey, I see everything that you're going through. Come out with me. Just chat with me. I want to see you. I want to lay eyes on you. I just want to talk to you. We took pictures. We took some Polaroid pictures. This was our waitress for the day. Or, yes, that was our server for the day. She signed the book. The guy who took our pictures, he signed the book. And again, as I go further along the manifestations, this was literally one of them, that I would be meeting people, taking pictures with them, and they would sign the book. And so, shameless plug, Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. It's filled with quotes and pictures. Some of the quotes you may have heard before, some of the quotes I heard in conversation. The goal is, not that the goal is, but it's filled with a quote, my response to the quote, and then on the other side, it gives you a chance to journal so that you, as you go on your own path of self-discovery, understanding who you are, you have a space to write down your ideas, you have a space to journal your thoughts, your feelings, whatever you're going through, and question your thoughts and feelings. And so even here, this page, this is, Naza had asked me if I wanted to make a shirt. I said yes. And I put my first design on the shirt. And so it was so cool to see the shirt made with a Cricut machine. And so if you are Cyber Monday shopping, please make sure you add Tangential Thoughts to your Amazon cart. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into the energy tarot read for today. I'm going to put the cigar on my mobile cigar holder here. We're going to pull some energy and then come back to it. Even then, something else to be grateful for. I threw this shirt on just now because 2 weeks ago, a man bought me this shirt and he wouldn't even let me thank him. He wouldn't let me thank him for buying me this shirt. He spent $55 on this Puma shirt and didn't even know my name. He just got it for me. And the only way I could thank him was by saying, thank you for allowing God to use you to bless me. Because he was on this path and wave of, man, I've been so cruel to so many people. It's only right that I bless people. And he was like, just pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? Just pay it forward. He bought me this shirt. After buying me this shirt, he got me a cigar and we chatted some more. So let's go ahead and jump into this energy tarot read. We're going to start with the Archeo deck. Now, the Archeo deck represents archetypes, certain parts of ourselves that will best suit us and serve us as we navigate throughout the day. And so let's go ahead and see what energy pops up here. How should we show up for today? Which part of us will best serve us for today? All right, we got the reflector. Now, the reflector is a card of looking at yourself in the mirror, analyzing yourself, and being able to accept you as you are, and anything that you even deem as a weakness, you're able to turn it into say, well, here's how this weakness can be a strength to me. You know what I'm saying? Flipping everything on its head. And so you're able to look at yourself, accept yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly for who you are. And you're going to use it to your best advantage. Use it to your best advantage. But it's a card of self-reflection. It's a card of self-reflection. Being able to accept who you are, being comfortable in your skin, and for what somebody may perceive as a flaw, you're able to laugh at it and say, thank you. This is how it helps me. Yes, I do have a bad temper, but I use that anger to keep certain people away from me. It protects me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Just an example. All right, next. We have the demon. This is a card of vices, addictions, and those weaknesses, you know what I'm saying? Potentially. Because if you are aware of them, then it helps you be mindful of manipulation. You know, sometimes, and what I always say about that is sometimes people will offer to help you, but that's because they have intention, they have ulterior motives, and they want credit for something, or they want something from you. For instance, if you're a lady and a man buys you a drink at the bar, he wants conversation, he wants to take this, like he wants more from you than just that conversation, you know what I'm saying? He's spending money. And so, but if you like to drink, then that just feeds into a weakness that you have, an addiction or a vice that you have. The one guy, when I was watching Peaky today, he said, I guess you don't take too much into cocaine and exotic dancing. His response was, the obvious vices I find easier to resist. The man comes right back and says, yeah, it's the subtle, sneaky ones that will bring you to your knees. All right, next. We have the Mobius card. Now, this is a card of you have two things to focus on. You can either focus on what's ending or being present in the moment to watch the life that's unfolding right before your eyes. And so that's just a card of perception. That's a card of perception. We also have the falcon at the bottom of the deck, and this is a card of navigation, seeing where you have to go. The falcon flies up in the air. It can see the pitfalls. It can see the storm coming. but it's still you on land who has to take those necessary steps to get to where you're going. For me, my manifestation is a billionaire cigar aficionado psychic artist. Now, if that's what you intend to be, then you need to embody and embrace that energy. You're just going to have to do it. You have to put in the work for that. That abundance is there for you, but you got to put in the work for it. And so these are the three popping up. These are the three popping up. Seeing the life that's unfolding right before you, being aware not to become too self-indulgent. And at the same time, though, even with this card, seeing what's ending and the life that's unfolding right before you, even watching your transformation happen right before your eyes. Watching your transformation happen. You're going to have to do your own self-reflection to see how you're changing. Are you changing for the better or are you changing for the worse? It really just depends on you. All right, next. It's getting kind of dark, so let me just go ahead and keep moving right on through this. Next, we're going to move to the love deck. And can you see these roses? Yeah. We'll move to the love deck. And since it's a 3-card spread here, first energy is the one that needs to be let go of. And we have the rescuer. 41, 4 plus 1 is 5. And even if you're sitting there taking this is coming up with the reflector. And 41 breaks down to a 5, so change. And even if you have to just sit there and notice how, they used to say something. There's something they used to say. Hold on, let me see. Because the rescue is the energy that needs to be let go of. And so sometimes you can spend a lot of time trying to save everybody else, when in reality, they could pull you in and suck you into their drama, and it's not yours. And when you do for somebody that they could do for themselves, they don't learn their lesson. And then now you're wrapped up into that, especially if you're an empath. You have to be mindful of how to protect your energy, but people can always try to suck you into their world, into their life. And now with the energy to be let go of, the rescuer, we're not saving those people anymore. We're allowing them to experience their own karma. But in a period of self-reflection, you got to understand, how long have you been doing that for other people? How long have you been trying to save everybody? How long have you been trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho? Shiitake mushrooms. All right. That might have been my cue to keep on moving. But that's hot right there. That's hot. Let's go. I don't even know where the ash just fell, bro. I really don't know where that ash fell. All right. Next in the area of what energy that needs to be kept, and this is coming over top of the demon card, we have 3. The alchemist, continuing to work with the energy present, continuing to transform. Working with the energy present to create the life that you are manifesting. And again, the next card, we have the death. Not the death card. It has that death up there, but you see what's ending and what is unfolding right before your eyes. And so even in this, with the energy that needs to be learned, we have the child. Beautiful. The child. And as always, the disciples asked who was the greatest in the kingdom. He called over a child. Just being able to have fun every day is healing towards your heart. It's very healing towards your heart. And so even for me, the reason why I was so happy today is because I was able to do art today. Let me go ahead and read the energy behind that one. That's what needs to be learned. That's what needs to be learned. So let me see what the book actually says. Healing our inner child, though. Becoming more childlike. And that's number 19. 19 breaks 1 plus 9 is 10. That breaks back down to a 1. Number 19. The child. Okay. Time to trust a little more and to let go of anything that has become tightly wound. Freedom, playfulness, and a lighter approach is recommended. In the art of play, we often find answers and ideas that were clouded before in the covers of our own fears and overprotectiveness. Be wary of being too flippant or irresponsible. There is a balance that needs to be achieved. The child will show us innocence and purity, a way of lightness and trust that is an excellent foundation to emulate. Question: what can you nurture within you that needs more time to grow? That's something I gotta reflect on. What can I nurture within me that needs more time to grow? I'm not sure. But let's keep embracing this childlike energy. Let's keep moving with the reading. And let's add some clarification. But at least I have the question that I can sit here and ponder on. What needs more time to grow? What needs more time to grow? And as we continue to play and just work with the energy, moving to the playtime deck, just being able to play and just continue to create and just keep moving. You know, children don't get stuck on anything. Not really. If they do get stuck, that, you know what I'm saying, that's how you lead to that frustration, but you just can keep playing. I really like somebody's definition of creativity because they said it's the ability to play and just have fun. It's the ability to just have fun. And so you just don't want to be too irresponsible. That's what you just don't. Just make sure you're not crossing that line, because you do have certain things that you do got to take care of. All right. Next, let's see. All right. Coming over top of the rescue card and the reflector card, we have 9 of Cups. And this 9 of Cups, that's wish fulfillment. And this is Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And that's also very independent energy. That 9 of Cups is very independent. Like, even on the other one, in the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it's just one man sitting proudly in front of the cups here. I think the story behind it is that he's had a feast and he's about to eat again. And so, but that is total wish fulfillment. And like I said, coming over top of the reflector card and the energy that needs to be let go of was the rescuer. And so how we are no longer saving others and now we're saving ourselves. Next, in the area of what needs to be kept, we had the Alchemist, we had that Demon card, and now we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords points towards the future with truth and clarity. Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And so the ideas, that's also a card of nurturing our ideas and bringing them forward, taking care. She also has, yeah, in this one, she has a baby. And so she's protecting that and she's moving forward with that. And so that baby is like those manifestations that we have. And we had the Alchemist card too. So protecting our ideas. And it becoming over top of that demon card. Be wary of others who try to, you know what I'm saying, stop you from moving forward. And then lastly, in the area of what needs to be learned, we had the child, and the last card was the Mobius card, watching the life that's unfolding right before us. And now with that, we have the Ace of Wands, another one here, another one. The child had broke, the child had broke down to one. Somebody had walked past the car. Ooh, she scared me. And so this Ace of Wands, Ace is a 1. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And so brand new start and beginning with what we are creating. Brand new start and beginning. That's a card of also inspired action. Just taking inspired action and running forward with that. All right. Next, we are going to... my OG deck, apparently, yeah, I had lost that one deck. I lost a card in the OG deck, so I need to get a new tarot deck. And so, to end the reading, we'll look at we're gonna move to the shadow deck. And then we'll end our reading. Let me make sure my cigar's still lit. Gotta take a couple puffs, keep it lit. All right. All right. Last but not least, moving to the shadow deck. Okay. Because I also... usually when I do the night readings, it's a dream manifestation tarot. So I ask, how do we need to show up as we move into our dream state? And we had card of self-reflection, we had the demon card, and we had the Mobius. All right, so next, over top of the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, you know what I'm saying? And more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And a 3 is always that outward expansion and abundance. Are those ships coming in or are the ships leaving? It really depends on you, right? It really depends on you. For me, I'm in this area of, like I said, I done ran through all my manifestations, my goals, my dreams. And so that's why I'm just so proud of myself. So it's like those ships coming in, because I've really done it. Like six months ago or so, back in April, June, July, I was saying all of these things. I had all these ideas. I had all these fantastic ideas. Even this, I had said I had a Ninja Turtle Jeep. And so it was like, at this point, I literally painted a turtle shell on the top of the Jeep. I painted the entire Jeep is painted. I even painted it. I painted the Jeep today. In the visuals today, I painted the Jeep. I painted on a jacket, smoked a cigar, did the cigar talk episode. Man, it's just really waiting on the ships to come in, because as I'm working on this YouTube channel and building that, growing it. Yeah, it's just time. Time to get paid. And got another ace. And this one's the Ace of Pentacles. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Taurus or Capricorn. Manifestations here. And another brand new start. And this is coming over top of the Queen of Swords. Come on top of the Queen of Swords. We've been nurturing that energy of our manifestations. We've been nurturing it and protecting it. And now this comes over top of that. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, sir. Like I just told you, I've literally tapped in as in uploading a video to YouTube, uploaded a short to YouTube, and I'll be doing that. I'm going to, right after this, I'm going to upload this to YouTube and do a live. And I might as well just go ahead and make a post on YouTube as well. Like, I've completely just tapped in on every YouTube medium. So I got to be a YouTube content creator. All right, next, lastly, with the Ace of Wands, over top of the Mobius card, seeing the life that's unfolding right before us, we have Temperance. And Temperance is another card of alchemy. We already had the Alchemist come out. And balance here, balancing everything out. We had a little bit of fire. We had more fire. We had some water, balancing our emotions, balancing out our finances. Yeah, this is nice. And then, ooh, the Magician right there. As above, so below. Pulling our manifestations, having everything we need. There's the chalice, there's the pentacle, there's a sword. He has a wand in his hand. All the elements are there, and energy is to work with to manifest what we want and need. And King of Pentacles right behind that. Sheesh. All right. This has been another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, Gihareh. Let me go ahead and clean this up. Make sure my cigar is still lit. There it is. I'll light it up one more time. Just for good measure. That's hot. That's a visual I needed to post. Thank you for your time, energy, patience, and attention.